Hi, this is Brandon from Watches on You. Today, we're taking a look at the Oris Aquis Big Date. And first, I'd like to remind you we're here at JB Hudson Jewelers in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where this watch is available brand new because they're an authorized retailer of Oris. I'd also like to remind you that I'll be leaving links in the description to the JB Hudson website, to this watch in particular on the Oris website, as well as our channel store where we feature a lot of accessories and watches for sale. That's constantly updated, so I highly would encourage you to check that out. But now let's move on to the rest of this watch. So this, as I said, is the Oris Big Date, Aquis Big Date. And that is the largest Aquis. It's got a 45.5 millimeter case size, which is pretty large, to be honest with you, but it has a lot of interesting features on this watch that make it quite special. It's not just a much bigger version. It looks very nice, and it's finished very, very well. So I'll go over the case finishing here right now. And so the case on this watch is stainless steel, and it has a symphony of brushed and polished surfaces. The overall finishing quality is very similar to a modern Breitling kind of Super Ocean. I would say it's slightly better. The links feel like they're put together a little bit better, and they feel also heavier. And furthermore, the clasp, I think, is superior to a Breitling clasp, but that's just my personal opinion. The Breitling clasp, especially on the Super Ocean 2, it has kind of a cheap feel to it, but it's quality. I mean, it feels like a very high quality version of kind of a Seiko style diver clasp on a steel bracelet. So I think that this is a cut above in that regard. And this watch is much cheaper. This retails for $2,300 on a stainless steel bracelet, or $2,100 on a rubber strap. So this is a very reasonable dive watch. It has a Swiss movement. It's actually a Sellita-based movement. It's got 38 hours of power reserve, which frankly I think is a little bit low. I like to see 48 hours or above, but given that this watch is so much cheaper than its competition, and when I say competition, we're talking about for the same depth rating is pretty much what I would equate it as, because this is a serious diver's watch. It's got a 500 meter depth rating, which is very it's very high, to be honest with you. It's about kind of 25, it's roughly 1,500 feet, but I think that this watch is, again, it's very impressive for that price. So now moving on to the bezel. So the bezel on this watch is ceramic, which is a very high-end feature for a dive watch to have, especially in this price range. So it's not shaky at all, really. It has, I mean, a very small, minuscule wiggle, but it is very high quality. Again, it's got a ceramic insert. It will not scratch very easily at all. The sound it makes is pretty similar to actually a Seiko dive watch, and kind of the overall feel feels very similar to a Seiko dive watch or a lower end Omega dive watch, such as the Seamaster 300 meters. But I think that it's totally sufficient for what you need. It's no Rolex Submariner, but it's great. Again, this is a $2,300 watch, whereas the Rolex Submariner is about a $7,000 watch. So that's definitely a big benefit to this watch. So, as I said, this is the date version, and many versions of the Oris Aquis, and there are many versions of the Oris Aquis, do not have the day and the date. And I think that's a fairly useful feature to have. It definitely kind of adds something to the bigger size. It's not like they just increase the size. It's not basically a first-generation iPad versus an iPod Touch where they were really the same thing, but one was just bigger. This does have extra features, which is kind of cool. So now I'll try this on for a wrist shot. So, as I said, the 45.5 millimeter case size is quite large. I think it actually looks okay on my wrist, just because dive watches, it tends to be more socially acceptable to wear a larger dive watch than any other type of watch, so I think it looks fine. And also that larger size will make it a little bit more legible when you're underwater. I really do love the blue on that dial. I think that looks very, very cool. But I think, again, I would probably go with a smaller version of this watch, but if you have a particularly large wrist, this should look totally fine on your wrist. I have about a 6.5 inch wrist in circumference, just for comparison purposes. So another cool feature of this watch, it does actually have a meter to feet conversion scale on the back of it, which I assume is useful for diving. I am not a scuba diver, but that's definitely an interesting feature to have. And actually, just looking at this, I see when I said that 500 meters is equivalent to about 1,500 feet, I was wrong. It's about 1,640 feet. So using that scale. So sorry about that mistake, but I guess I was close, approximately close. So if you like this video, please remember to subscribe and share. Thank you.